832. Discovery. To discover it. This is a journey started by our own fathers, by our own ancestors. A discovery is made possible when our inner eyes, not our two eyes, when our inner eyes is open to read and to understand the handwriting of the universe, not on any paper. The universe did not write any word on the paper, on any paper, but to be able to read the handwriting of the universe upon their celestial grace, sun, moon, and stars that is speaking to us night and day, to stand up now. Cars were invented, but look at it very, very well. Is it not a specimen of us as humans and how we function? Sea ships, seabeds, airbeds were invented. Is that not a specimen of how the fishes look like? How the birds of the sky look like? You see, when you observe nature, you begin to discover it. You begin to make it. Because we were distracted to follow what was written by the destroyer. Is that not the reason why not even a single invention has come out from our hands or can come out from our hands? We begin again to discover it when our attitude begins to change, to look like the attitude of the trees. Look at them very well, observe them very well. If they begin to lean towards you, does not endanger you, your property, your house? Look at those tall trees. You pray they don't lean towards you. So why do you lean towards any man or any woman? Rather, they lean towards the universal energies, the sun, moon, and stars above. They lean away from your property. Our posture and our attitude has to change after watching this very video. For us to be able to discover it, our posture and our attitude has to change. The best of the best, they have their book that they are reading. We are going to read it today. We are going to use the New Testament to speak to you. But before we do that, we hope you know that this is not the New Testament. Tower of Babel. Bible. Ironic, isn't it? Darkness all over the land. Deliver us from blood guiltiness. Maat 832 planted here today is for us to continue to read the will, the handwriting of the universe, so that we can be able to discover it with our inner eyes, to observe the ants, industrious hands of the ants, to observe the trees, the testimonial hands before the universe saying thanks as the rostral, to observe the celestial grace, sun, moon, and stars as they shine brilliantly, brightly, and beautifully, to observe the beasts of the earth, the fishes. COACHEMEN, LTBLIGHT premier member speaking to you. You're wondering who is speaking graciously, delivering this very message. Maat 832. COACHEMEN, entrepreneur in our world today, investor in our world, investing in you, investing in millions, inventor, discovering it, marketer, sharing it worldwide, globally. You're welcome. The LTBLIGHT premier member that I sent you this very video knows that you're going to become that very big phenomenon, because your inner eyes is going to be open now to begin to invent it. Like the trees that is not dependent on any man to do it, or any woman that does not lean towards any man. You're now going to begin to lean towards the nature in order to be able to discover it. There's a link that is provided right here below this video. Pay the price and become free. Invest in yourself. Follow successful people and you too become successful. Our staff pointing towards here is for a reason. This call to you is for a reason. Download the LTBLIGHT antidote kit that says no to the power of the destroyer that brought in the plagues. Emergent plagues, imminent plagues, present plagues. Destroy it from its roots. Say no to it. Cancel and annul it. Download the LTBLIGHT way building plan and destroy poverty in your lineage, in your roots, in your life. You deserve to live in abundance, in affluence, surplus surrounding you. You deserve to live under testimony like the trees, with your hands rostering energetically before the universe and saying thank you, thank you. You're welcome. Again, to discover it, we have to band together as a team. It's 10-day carefully planned exercises, spiritual exercises to open our eyes, our imaginations. Everything we have, everything that we have asked for, every little thing that we have asked for has been given to us. We have it in our bags. But something is missing. There's a missing thought. There's a missing dot. We ask for wisdom and understanding. We are given that. Intelligence. We are given that. Knowledge, experiences. We are given that. How many of us have knelt down and asked for imagination? As our own founding fathers knows, was that very force that can be able to allow us to discover it. We used to be self-contented. We are not dependent on anybody. We fed our children well. We healed our sick. We educated our own people. We made it. We invented it. Then what happened? After the destroyer came, what happened? We are no longer self-sufficient. We cannot be able to sustain our people. But today there's going to be a very big change. This very message is to remind us, planted right here, is to remind us to return back to our root. Follow the link that is provided here and at the end here. Return back to your own father's chambers, to your own father's lodge. Don't be ashamed. Don't be harassed. Don't be terrorized. Nobody can seize it. We give you the key. We unlock the doors of that very lodge, of that very chamber for you. We unlock the doors of that very global market for you, so that you can be able to enter and discover it, and again begin to discover it. But before you do that, never forget, the universe did not write even a single word on any paper, man-made paper. Your ancestors did a lot to write it on the walls of the Great Pyramids on papyrus paper for us, but it was stolen and hidden. The universe carefully wrote all the details, all the intelligence, carefully wrote it on you and me, carefully wrote it on the trees, carefully wrote it on the birds of the sky, carefully wrote it on the fishes of the water. Do be well. As you download your own antidote kit, you can see it's not information overload. Pay careful attention. We do this for 1001 day. Today is the 832nd day. So be here tomorrow, the 833rd day. Okay, we'll be well fed. We'll have fun. We'll be entertained. Okay, and you know, at the end of this very video, like it. Maybe you could not be able to say it, but the voice that speaks for the helpless, for the powerless has spoken. You can be able to share it. It's like gold in your hands. Great seeds. Pass it on to your own sons and daughters. Entertain yourself with it. Enlighten yourselves with it. Empower yourselves with it. And let us begin to go in a new direction. And what is that direction? To discover it and do be well. Thank you.